Welcome back to another episode of Travis Take Two. I'm Jordan Travis.
And I'm Devon Travis. And we have some pretty fire guests so far, but we don't have a guest this week, but we do have a new addition to the Travis family. My beautiful wife, Allison, the greatest woman in the world. My best friend delivered our baby Wednesday, September 10th. Pilar Lee Travis. I'm a girl dad, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a girl dad, man.
Congrats,
Amazing, man. Amazing. What a blessing it's been. I can't wait to talk about that. And we'll talk some NFL. We'll talk some college football.
Heck yeah.
I mean, hey, Florida State ACC play next week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take this week for granted, man. I'm excited to get into this episode, man. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Heck yeah. Congrats, bro. Stay tuned for that. Remember to follow Travis Take Two on all platforms. Like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast. Let's get started.
Let's go, bro.
Heck yeah.
I mean, crazy week for me. I mean, I'm probably going to mute your mics and turn down the volume because you're
perfect.
If you don't want to hear me talk, you can probably hear me talk too much. Hopefully, I'll stay away from the tears. But anything good for you this weekend?
Shoot, bro. It was a great weekend. Obviously, a great week. I mean, having a new niece, I mean, it's so special. My first niece, so it's so special. More babysitting for me, so I'm sure.
Damn right. Get ready, bro.
Damn it. But it's good, bro. It was a great weekend. Got to watch some football. Got to see Bo. Shoot, bro. I'm blessed. It's a great start to a new week. Seminoles play football this week again. I mean, Saturday was hard not watching those Noles play, but let's go. It's a great week. How about you, bro? I mean, I know Saturday was special. Being in the MLB Home Run Derby X, that might be what it's called. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Watching that freaking video of you guys celebrating. I mean, it's probably your first time in a while feeling that feeling again of making the hit, hitting the home run. So how was that, bro?
Amazing. I mean, MLB Home Run Derby X. I mean, I would imagine no one knows about it. I know that I had no idea about it. Nick Swisher really is like the big name in the event, and I mean it's a really unique platform, and I think this is a platform that actually has a real ability to take off. I mean, you think about the NBA, right? And it's the 3-on-3 basketball and then you got banana baseball, the Savannah Bananas. And I think this is kind of MLB's hit and taking a chance on this new version of baseball that is exciting and fun and fast. And I had such a great time, man. I mean, you literally hit from like between first and second base. You're on this platform like 5-6 feet in the air. There's a BP thrower. And from home plate, it's like a 45-degree angle out in front of you. So you don't have like the whole field to hit home runs. You have to stay through the middle of the field. And I tell you what, I hit BP. It's a 320-foot wall, Jordan. 320 feet. Like that's it's not too far. In Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, it's the first time MLB Home Run Derby X has ever been in a big league stadium. Jordan BP, I literally could not keep a ball fair. And there's cameras and people everywhere. And there was 10,000 people at the game that night. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I didn't get a chance to hit BP because my daughter was born on Wednesday and the event's on Saturday. And I flew in on Friday. And I'm literally going to embarrass myself in front of 10,000 fans for the first time in a long time of me picking up a baseball bat. And I tell you what, I truly thought that we had about a 0% chance of winning. I think every team, there was 4 teams in the event. It's 2 former big leaguers and a softball player. And I think the other 3 teams, their combined net earnings with the 2 big leaguers that were on their teams were like $200+ million. And then it was me and KP. Obviously, KP had a wonderful career, and then he decided to throw me on the team. And I thought we were screwed, bro. I mean, it was Eric Hosmer and Mike Moustakis. 2 guys that had wonderful careers. Mm-hmm. Moustakis, I think, almost hit 40 home runs. Obviously, Eric Hosmer hit a ton of home runs. Lorenzo Cain and Ben Zobrist, 2 guys that had great careers. And then I think the last team was Michael Kadire. Wow, what a great guy. Michael Kadire is 46 years old. I think he's like 5-6-time All-Star. I think he competed in a home run derby as well, like a real home run derby. And Daniel Murphy, like the hitman, one of my favorite hitters that I've ever watched play. Super intense. But anyway, I thought I was going to suck. So I think that kind of like freed me up. you know, that feeling of like, hey, I kind of have no expectations. You're not really supposed to do great against these guys. And we had a girl on our team, Rachel Garcia. I mean, without question, she's the reason we won. She is super impressive. I wouldn't be surprised if a big league team signs her one day. But yeah, man, I think we were down like 13 or 14 points going into that last round. And that basically means I had to hit either 13 or 14 home runs, or when you call a hot streak, you get 2 points. So obviously you do the math there. And I think I hit 7 or 8 home runs in a row to finish it, Jordan. Shoot. I was blacked out, bro. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I'm hitting. I got my hat on backwards. I told myself, like, you're King Griffey. This is your chance. And I hear this screaming in front of me. Like, I grew up with Hosmer. So I was hoping he was rooting for me, but I couldn't really hear him. And I hear all these voices in the middle of my round. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to keep hitting. And next thing I know, guys are like running toward the stage and they're like, stop hitting, you won. And
sick.
I hit a walk-off.
So sick, bro.
First walk-off of my life, man. Yeah, hell yeah. I miss competing, bro. And that's what I miss. I mean, I miss 2 things in baseball. Mm-hmm. I miss the suck. Like, I miss that everyday grind where dad used to freaking tell me when I went 0 for 4 in a game that I had to hit 100 balls off the tee before I left. And I thought that sucked, but it served a true purpose. Mm-hmm. I miss those days of being lost, the maze of trying to figure out the game of baseball, the hardest game in the world. And I miss competing, man. I miss those competitive juices and flows and the butterflies. And God dang, bro, what a special experience. And I got an opportunity this weekend.
Heck yeah.
Championships, MLB Home Run Derby X, Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm going to give it my all, bro.
Let's do it.
Adrian Gonzalez, Ian Desmond, Jose Reyes.
Sick.
I don't like my odds.
I like your odds. I got faith in you, bro. You know you got your back back home. You know that.
5'9", but I pack a mean punch, baby. No, it was amazing, man. I mean, you guys in football play 12 regular season games a year in college, obviously 16, 17 games in the NFL. And yeah, I know for baseball, like that everyday competition can get a little bit like old, to be honest, at sometimes. I mean, 162 games, but every single week is dedicated for you guys to a specific team and a game plan. I keep asking you because I want you to give me more, and I know that you've always been a guy that's just been straight to the point, but do you miss it?
Yeah. I feel like that's the biggest thing, bro. I miss competing the most. Like you said, that I miss competing. I miss the brotherhood. I miss the camps that we have. I was thinking about it today, bro. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? And I'm like, I miss the camps. Like being in the hot sun in Jacksonville. And I thought about it. And I'm like, that last day in Jacksonville in 2023 when we had a scrimmage the next day, and Jacksonville is obviously the hardest thing. It's supposed to break you guys down and bring you guys closer. We're sleeping in what must be an old jail area where the whole middle is open and all the rooms are on the outside. So the whole middle area is open. So you see guys standing up there, and it's just like, it feels like what you see, what you imagine jail is like. So your teammates all around. And so last night we went through a hard practice. We had our little campfire thing where we go around and just like say like the moment in our life that changed us. And usually it's a lot of crying. You're like talking about, you're with your little position group and you got your s'mores and you're sitting around a campfire. Everyone's doing their own thing. And, you know, quarterbacks are probably a little bit more emotional than everybody else, but we go around and we just say our life stories and what broke you down and what made you become who you are today. And we've been doing that since Norvell got there. So it's so special. And that last day, just the guys just sitting around, we had like a party inside of that jail area.
Jail party.
It was the coolest thing, bro. It was just all the guys. You guys got guys playing dice over here. You got guys playing spades, just chopping it up, bro. And that's the coolest parts that I miss about football is the brotherhood. I mean, those guys from that 2023. I mean, the rest of the teams, I got brothers, bro. I miss leading a group of men. I feel like that's one big thing. And you miss a lot. I miss leading. I miss being able to have guys that look up to me. And I mean, making the walk-on feels as special as Trey Benson. That's the most important thing for me. And that's something that I always try to do. There's so many guys, bro, that come on this team. They're probably so scared. You got a freshman kid that comes from wherever that does so much for the team. It kind of gets overlooked. You have scout team guys and they're out there working their tails off every single day. You're going against Keon Coleman on a daily basis. You go against kids in high school to Keon Coleman your first year. And I'm like, I'm here. This is my opportunity to make them feel special because they are special. I mean, everyone's equal on this team. And that's what what was so special about Florida State? And yeah, bro, I mean, talking about the whole leadership part of things, I mean, that's so big to me. And I saw a question today talking about leadership, and it's like, how important is leadership to you? Obviously, becoming a new dad, a girl dad, you're already a boy dad, but how important is leadership? Leadership in your family, being a husband, being a dad. How important is that to you, bro?
Yeah, it's everything to me. And you know, my wife and I had no idea what we were having, and we obviously did it with Bo. He came early, 29 weeks, and you don't get many surprises in life, and especially when you get my age. I mean, you still got some fun surprises on the way. Hopefully, no bad surprises.
No, please.
But yeah, man. I mean, we had no idea what the sex was going to be. And, you know, all along I said it was a girl, it was a girl, it was a girl. And truthfully, I had no idea. And I know my wife's going to listen to this. So I acted like I had this formula or something that was like the secret code. I mean, they like to say that if your wife stays beautiful and you start to like glisten, well, you know, it's not a girl because your wife is more beautiful and the girls take the beauty and excuse me. And with Allie, I mean, she was like beautiful the whole time. So I had I got to sneak that in there. Bro. I love my wife, but it was a special experience. And to be honest, I don't really know if I like even know that I have a daughter. I think that I'm scared. You know, I think that you look at this world today and, you know, you see all the stuff that goes around and I think about all the mistakes that, you know, that I made and times in which I disrespected people and sometimes women by my actions, whatever they may have been when I was younger. And, you know, I look at that now and I say like, man, like now I know why dad and mom were so hard on us. Like, and hey, you always treat women with respect and you set the example for how men should treat women. Well, I'm a girl dad now and it got real really quick. And I guess the thing that I'm most excited about, Jordan, is, and I try to remind myself of this quite often, is I now have the opportunity to show my daughter how a man should treat a woman. Mm-hmm. And I think about when I kind of frame it in that perspective and mindset, it's like I'm better because of her already. And I think that's the for me, that's been the most beautiful part about having children is they've allowed me to take my focus off of me, right? And when we're playing as athletes, we're so focused on the end result, right? Like, how did I do? And then second, how did the team do? And I almost wish I had the opportunity to have kids when I was playing because I think that so much of that focus would have been off of me and the pressure's off of me because I'm playing for something greater than me.
100%.
And it's just been a crazy 6 days. Woman, man, like they're the most special people in the world. And watching my wife deliver for now the second time, you gain a lot of respect and a different kind of respect for a woman because I tell you what, bro, and you'll see one day, ain't no way. I'm adopting. It's like I'm going elsewhere. Women are so special, bro, and I have the best partner in the world, the best friend in the world, and she makes me better every day. And for that, I can deal with all the mess that may come along with it. But I'm a better man because of my wife, and now I'm a better man because of my daughter. And I hope that you get the opportunity to be a girl dad one day, bro, because it's a different kind of feeling.
I bet.
Different kind of feeling.
I can't imagine. I mean, dad and mom dealing with Jada all the time. God bless them. God bless her.
But you know, I think about Jada, right? Like now that we've gotten older and I look back at our life as kids, and obviously like we truly are who we are because of our family, right? Like we talked about how like the day I became an older brother, like I took the onus of like, I gotta show him, like I knew you were gonna be an athlete. Like it's in the Travis bloodline. Like I knew you were gonna be an athlete, and I knew you were special from the day you were born. Like, I got to show him how it's done. And you know, I think about Jada and being an older brother. And obviously we were always super protective of our sister. But it had to be tough for her, you know, like dad was tough. and it was tough love, but he taught us that there's choices, decisions, and consequences. And everything that you do, whether it's in sports or life, you make one freaking bad turn, dude. You can be the greatest person in the world forever in life. And you make one bad decision one time, it can cost you the rest of your life. And we were all so caught up and focused in us as the athletes, right? Like our lives were sports centric. And then here's our little sister, a beautiful young girl who looked up to me and you like all hell. Obviously, you guys were incredibly close. You went to college together. You went to high school together. You went to middle school together. And, I look back at our lives and I'm like, man, like, did we pay enough attention to her? Like I feel sad for her. And obviously everything worked out great, right? Like Jada's like a beautiful, young, strong woman who gets incredible grades. And to be honest, she was probably the best athlete out of all of us.
For sure, 100%.
But yeah, now that she's like grown, I'm like, man, like, did we spend enough time loving on her? And dad and mom obviously were great. I mean, she's a successful young woman who's about to enter the real world, graduating from Florida State. But yeah, I just look back and once again, like now that I'm a girl dad, it's like I'm emotional. Like, man, like shit, dude. Like we are the standard for setting the example for my daughter and now your niece, right? It's like we have to show my daughter and your niece that there's a way that men should treat you. And once that standard's set, she'll never settle for less.
Amen.
That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
Amen.
What a dream.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, talking about Jada, I mean, going, obviously, her being my roommate for her first year in college, and then just watching her grow at Florida State and all the things that she went through, because she went through a lot. And people don't really realize that her brother was a quarterback at Florida State, and she had to deal with being Jordan's little sister. And that was always her thing. It makes you kind of emotional because it's like there's been multiple times where she would come home crying and she's saying like, she only wants to be my friend because I'm your little sister. And it's like, she had to push people away and kind of weed through all the fake people. And obviously we have to do that on a daily basis because there's people that only want to be your friend because you play football. Mm-hmm. So she had to deal with that on a daily basis, joining sororities, and obviously she met great friends. But yeah, bro, I can't imagine. I mean, I experienced it a little bit being Devin's little brother. But
that's why you chose football.
Exactly. I do not want to hear about that for the rest of my life. But yeah, I mean, she's a strong girl, and watching her grow has been so special, bro.
I've learned so much from our parents. And I know it sounds like stupid to say, and like, yeah, everybody says it, but like, I truly believe I have the best mother and father in the world. And sure, times were difficult and they were never perfect. And I think they would admit that. I know that we are where we are today, and we accomplished what we accomplished because of the people that created us and paved the way. So
amen.
Hug your parents more, man. Tell them you love them, because life is damn good, and me and you are damn lucky, and so are all you out there that are on this earth. So I think that's all I got on that topic. I don't want to cry on the podcast, bro. Let's keep it moving.
I know. Let's keep it
moving. I want to have like three. I want to have like 3 more kids. I want to have like 5. How many kids you want to have?
Honestly, bro, I'm not thinking about kids.
No. Okay, we are not in college football, and we're not standing in a room with reporters. How many kids?
I don't know.
Okay, well, think about it. I'll give
2
you
2 dogs.
How much time you need? I can wait.
How much time I need
to think about it? I'm gonna let you think about it.
Watching you have to stay up all night, I'm gonna say 2. I mean,
good thought, bro. 2,
maybe 3 if we got mom to come babysit 24/7. But I can't. I like my sleep. Hearing the baby cry makes me so sad, and then you got to wipe the butt and change a diaper. I'm not ready for that yet, so I can't even process
changing a girl's diaper, bro.
Oh, I can't.
Ooh, that is different, bro. That is different.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine.
I wish there was like a handbook. Like, this is how you raise kids.
They probably have it out there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's baloney, because I tell you, like, there's no way, like, there's one set way to do it. But if there was, I tell you, I'd read that book over and over and over again, because, man, you learn something new every damn day.
Heck yeah.
Being a father, man. Every day. Every day. So I know you don't have kids yet, but I do want to know, because you always, I actually learn a lot from you and just watching. you don't speak much, but you do now. So I've been studying
I
our
do speak a
podcast
lot.
to get to know you a little bit better.
I do speak a lot.
Here, Sir Jordan.
Came right here in front of my face.
But no, but like when you do have children and you are blessed with the opportunity to be a father, like, are you gonna make your kid be an athlete, or like what? Maybe you hadn't even thought about it because you didn't even know if you want to have kids. But like,
I want to have kids, but yeah.
But like, what do you got? Like, you gonna force him like one way or the other, or what are you thinking?
I definitely think my kids should be playing sports. I mean, I feel like you meet your best friends playing sports. I mean, all my best friends are all from sports. That's it. Like, I feel like every friend I have has came from sports. Like, there's not one person I could think about. And if you're someone that I haven't met from sports, I'm sorry, but all my friends are from sports, bro. Like my best friends, like who I can call on no matter what, because you go through the hard times with them, bro. Like the blood, sweat, and tears, literally. I mean, with these guys, and that's how you grow closer to them. But I mean, yeah, my kids would definitely play sports. They can choose what sports they want to play. I do not want my kid playing football. I don't. I really don't. If he wants to play, obviously, he's very welcome to play football. But if he's playing football, he's gonna be a kicker. I'm gonna teach him how to kick the ball very well.
You better hide your YouTube highlights, buddy, because when he sees his father, trust me, he's gonna want to be like Dad. Because I wanted to be like Jordan too. So you better hide him.
I mean, golf is sick though. We can teach him how to play golf. That's perfect.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a reason to go to the course.
Perfect. 6 hours, 5 hours, get away for a few.
Damn
Perfect.
right.
Heck yeah.
That's why I'm making Bo. I'm not making him play sports, but I'm making him play golf.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
I just need, maybe I'll even like pay him on the side of, hey bro, I'll give you $100 a week starting at 3 years old. If you just tell mom that you love golf and you don't even have to play, just get in the cart and say you're I'll get you McDonald's, whatever you want, bro. I will get you the food. I need an excuse to get to the golf course.
Heck yeah.
I used to play golf every day. And then I had kids. And now I don't play golf at all.
Not at all.
I went from a 18 handicap to about a 6 or a 7. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't pretty, but I can hit that ball. It ain't moving. I figured it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. And now my handicap is so wrecked. Like I'm probably a 7 or so. And I probably play to about a 13. I played in a tournament at the course that we're a part of. And I got my tail absolutely whacked. I'm a 6 or a 7. I'm in, the first 3 groups and I'm golfing and these guys are probably looking like, oh my God, dude, this guy lies about his score so bad. And I'm not making no damn excuses to the guys. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just having a bad day. Like, no, bro, I haven't golfed in 2 months. Like, give me a damn break.
Yeah.
I like the golf call. And I don't think I'm going to force my kid to play sports. I think that I'm going to very strongly encourage them that this is a good way to get on my good side. I mean, it sounds bad, right? But like you said it, like all of your friends are from sports.
Yeah.
All of my friends are from sports. Sports gave me the opportunity to meet my wife. Sports gave me the opportunity to set an example for my younger brother, my younger sister. Sports provides you an avenue toward a lot more availability for success in life. And I think most importantly, sports teach you discipline. But I think that family teaches you why that discipline really matters. And I think that's like the biggest thing that I've taken. And like now that I'm getting a little bit older and I look back at my life, I'm like, man, like sports taught me like the importance of like giving a damn every single day. Mm-hmm. Like everything you do every day, that's the last day you got. Like right now, what I just said, like those are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words that I'll never get back in my life. Like those are 8 less words I'll say in my life. What I did yesterday in baseball, like all those reps I took, like those reps are gone. So if I cheated on 1 or 2 or 3 of them, like I ain't getting that back. And you want to know what? Tomorrow in the game, it may not show up. It may not. But in the biggest moment ever, if it does show up that one time, you just costed your team and your opportunity, to make a name for yourself and push your team forward. So that's what sports taught me.
Yeah.
That's what sports taught me, bro. I mean, it's a wonderful environment to figure out your way in life, man. Choices, decisions, consequences, everything you do really freaking matters. That's what I learned.
Yeah, I feel like you learn a lot from your coaches too. I mean, obviously Dad being my coach growing up, your coach also. But the coaches I experienced through college, I mean, even high school, you got Eric Kresser and Ron Ream. I mean, those guys showed so much leadership for us and kind of taught us the way to go. Eric Kresser helped change my career. I mean, I couldn't really, I had no form throwing a football. I had nothing. I went to Benjamin, and Kresser changed everything around my mental side of football. It made football fun again, bro. Like, it was like I knew what I was doing before. I was just running around, throwing the ball around. That's it. And then at least I got prepared a little bit before college. And then I ran into Mike Norvell. Tony Tokars, Kenny Dillingham. I can go down the line, bro. I ran into so many great coaches that were just great leaders, and they taught me the little things in life are so important. That's the biggest thing I got from football is the little things, is how you treat everybody. And I feel like you always heard me say, like, how you treat the janitor should be the same way to how you treat the principal or whoever it is. And I think that's such an important thing that we just say. But it's so important, bro, because I can go to Tallahassee right now and walk into that facility, and one of the first people that come up to me is the janitor that's there at 10 o'clock at night when I'm walking into the building with Jeter. And me and him and his son were the only people in the building. And I sat there and talked to him for 30 minutes. That little thing changed his life.
You don't know what you did.
Players don't know that these scouts go and talk to the janitors to see what type of person you are. So like little things like that. And that's one thing I always talk about. And it's so important, just the person that you are. And you learn that from football, because that clout and that fame and all that stuff that you get from the sport really shows who you are deep down inside.
Damn right. And all that goes away, right? Mm-hmm. Like at the end of your playing career, and it's like one of the toughest moments. And obviously me and you have both experienced it in our different ways, which is really why we're even doing this podcast, right? It's like, man, like we have so many synergies in which the route that our careers took. But when this game leaves you, like the lights shut off, right? And very few just have the opportunity to say like, okay, the time is now. Like, I'm done. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the 1%ers of the 1%ers that did have the opportunity to play at the professional level. And, when the lights go off, right? Like at the end of the day, like no one cares what you did on the field. They don't care, right? Like how you treated that janitor, right? And like the fact that like when we go back to Florida State, or if someone sees me, like, hey, there's Jordan's brother, like damn right. Damn right. Like I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to be Devin. Like I didn't do crap. Like being Jordan's brother, being Jada's brother, like that's the stuff that fires me up, because this game leaves you, man. Like it does. Like and true, like we can name like millions of athletes, right? That like they just decide to retire and like we don't ever hear about them again. Yeah. But how they treated people and how they made people feel and the way in which they went about their business, not only is that the thing that's remembered for forever by people, because all my favorite teammates, they weren't the best players on the field. Yeah. They're the players that treated me the best and treated everybody the best and were the same person every day and that played to win and didn't give a shit about themselves. Mm-hmm. Every single day, and everything they did, it served a purpose, and that was for the bigger cause. Yeah. Like, can we leave today winning, irregardless if I go 0 for 4 or 4 for 4? Yeah. And if I went 4 for 4 and we lost, I didn't do good enough. And if I went 0 for 4 and we won, thank Jesus that I'm on this team and I'll be better tomorrow, right? Like, mm-hmm. and those are the teammates that I remember most, and I know that are my favorite when I speak about people. So yeah. I'm proud of you, bro. Like I am. Like I know I tell you all the time, like I try to remind you often, because I think about how you were so special, bro. Like you were, man. Like what you did on a football field, like was so freaking crazy. And like you don't even know, like you don't, like because as an athlete, like, people think that like we always all think we're the best. Like hell no. Like hell no, bro. Like if I went 2 for 4 at night, like I'm like, hey, let's go out tonight. Let's go to dinner. I want to kiss my girlfriend. Like I want to go out in the public. 0 for 4? Like shit. Like no, I'm going to stay home tonight because we play tomorrow at 7 and like I need to get 12 hours of sleep. And oh yeah, honey, like I don't even really want to talk. Like I got to figure out my life because I got to find a way to be successful tomorrow. And you, man, I miss you playing, bro. I do. I miss you playing so much. Like I don't know football, man. I don't know like the crap that it takes to be great, the throwing form. I read all the bullshit that they said about what you couldn't do at the next level, but you're just a freaking winner, bro. Like you're a winner, the intangibles in which you moved, the way that your teammates gravitated to to everything you do. And I got to watch it. Like I got to watch it. Like I watched, you can ask dad, you can ask mom. Like I cried all the time pregame because I watched the way in which you ran out of that locker room. I can tell you every step you took. And I can tell from the time that you prayed and you got up and left, there was like this magnetic force that like went to like, hey, where's our leader?
Yeah.
And you want to talk about leaders? Like it ain't all about X's and O's and successfulness.
Amen.
It's about, do you have the ability to make your team want to show up and fight for you? And you had that, bro. So
thank you.
I'm done talking about Jordan.
I mean, talking about that right there, that just makes me think about one person. We were talking earlier, and this one person, he DM'd me last week, and it just like, I spoke to him probably a few months ago, and we're not in contact enough. James Blackman, that's a person that changed my career, that is kind of like, people at Florida State forget about that man so much. And it's because he kind of went out on, like, it was not rough, but it's just like, no one really remembers it. It was just towards the end of his career at Florida State. Well, obviously went to Arkansas State after, but we forget about that man a lot and what he did for Florida State University, because he was a special person. Like, I mean, from high school playing him, I was at Palm Beach Central as a sophomore. He was at Glade Central as a junior, senior. I remember getting tackled on their sideline. I freaking knocked me out, bro. I just remember opening my eyes. Everything was dark. I look up and I got all these dudes standing over me. And being from Palm Beach, we're usually thinking about the boys from Glade Central like, oh, shit, we got to play them again. So I remember all these guys standing over top of me, bro, like talking crap. And James Blackman comes out of nowhere. I don't know who it is. This is in high school. And he pushes everybody out the way, pushes them out the way and says, everybody get off my quarterback. Get off my quarterback. Picks me up, helps me across the field, bro. And that stuck with me. And I was like, I didn't know who it was. And God brought me back to him. Obviously my redshirt freshman year, James is there. Wasn't playing too well, bro. And from the first day I got there, James took me under his wing, and that he kind of showed me like how to be a quarterback. He showed me that when you get knocked down, you get back up, because there's not many times I've seen that man get hit and stay on the floor. And he is a skinny man. He's tall, but he's a skinny man. And he gets up every single time. And he was the same person, bro, every single day. Love it. He showed me consistency, like what consistency was. And when at the end of the day, I took his job, bro. I took his job. Boston College, that game, they put me in, that game changed my career and his career. And I got to tell you, it makes me emotional talking about it, because he never changed, bro. It wasn't like screw this kid, he took my job. He was the first or second guy down there on my 66-yard run against Boston College in 2019. Tamarion Terry was down there, and here comes James Blackman from the bench onto the field, celebrating with me. And it wasn't fake for cameras. It was for genuine. He cares. Like, yeah. He cared about me as his little brother, and he genuinely cares about me. And remember, I'll just say his name. We had Alex Hornibrook. His first week there, Alex Hornibrook is my guy. At the beginning, I did not like Alex. I'm like, this guy's a douchebag. So James and Alex, and they kind of butted head. Obviously, it was a tough situation. Yeah. So we're out on the field the first week, and here I am. I'm just standing there. I'm just happy to be here. I'm at Florida State. I'm like, this is sick.
I made it.
We had two or three receivers there. And I remember Alex saying, JT, you think you can go run some routes for us? And in my mind, I'm just like, yeah, sure. Like, whatever. Like, I was down to go catch a ball. I don't really care. But James took it in a way which Hornibrook didn't know me. I didn't know Hornibrook at the time. James said he snapped. I don't remember what he said. There was probably a couple curse words. He's like, don't speak to my little brother like that. Like, he's a quarterback. And when he said that, he stood up for me, bro. I'm a little kid. I'm like, shit, all right, I'm a quarterback.
Yeah.
But I think that's forgotten about a lot. I mean, he lives here in Lake Worth, and I just found that out last week. He lives 10 minutes down the road from us. So we got to get him on here one day, just to talk about his career and his life. And I mean, growing up in Belle Glade, that's tough, bro.
Man.
People don't know about it. Like, it's tough out there. And just seeing the person that he is on a daily basis, bro, he's a blessing in this world, and I'm grateful I got to experience my career with him. Man,
that's so cool. That's so cool. And you touched on such a great point. And I know we talk about us having so many similarities, but you think about football players, man. Life is a little bit different than baseball players, right? Mm-hmm. Like the truth of the matter is, baseball is an incredibly expensive sport. It's It's way too damn expensive. It's become a full-blown business in which people literally pay their light bills by charging kids a lot of money to be a part of certain organizations so they can feed their family. And it's way different than when I grew up, because when I grew up, everything cost X amount of dollars and you knew what it cost. You knew where it was going to. Your parents coached you, and people who really cared, about you coached you on like the travel ball level. And it's a lot different today. And then you think about football players, right? Like the truth of the matter is, like, a lot of football players, like, they don't come from high income families, and they don't come from tons of opportunity. And specifically Belglade, where oftentimes the verbiage is, either God saves you or football saves you. And that's not completely true. But I think that it's providing the point that football to them means a little bit more. It bumps up their why. They have an opportunity to take care of their family for the rest of their life through the game of football. So crazy, man. Sports, bro. Everybody's got a different way in which getting to that top spot. But I'd love to hear that there are football players and competitors that are on the same team that do push you to be better every single day. Yet root for you when you have your own success. It's sick, pretty damn cool.
It is sick.
Pretty damn cool.
Pretty
cool. Florida State.
Yeah.
Our boys. Mm-hmm. What are we? 2-0?
2-0.
2-0. Okay. And
we won the week, though. Bye week. We win the bye week every single time.
You win the bye week?
Got to win the bye week. Because I feel like the way we work on the bye week, you have to win it, because the way Norvell pushes you on the bye week, it's the same as camp. He pushes you hard. Obviously, takes care of your body a little bit. It may give you a day or two off, but you win the bye week. You got to win the bye week, because you don't want to have rust going into this week. Yeah, bro.
It's like the baby bye week for the NFL. Like I've always like kind of wanted to be like an NFL football player, because like that opportunity to like go back to your college and watch the game on the sideline. Like, sick. Oh, that's sick. Like, you got your chain rock, you got your Rolex. I'm like, damn, I wish I had that chance. Like, I saw a lot of our players were like I think they're at like FAMU's football games, and I'd imagine, like, do guys go home during the bye week, or like what's that look like?
Honestly, bro, I don't remember much. I don't remember. Bye week for me, I mean, it was just another week. We got practice all week long. I don't like driving 6 hours for 2 days. Mm-hmm. So yeah, bro, you got practice. I mean, it's probably the same practice schedule. You might have no pads for 2 days, and maybe you hit hard on the last day. But Sunday is the most important day. You get back, and I don't know how it is now, but when I was there, Sunday we get back and we go, it's kind of like a walkthrough. We just get back into the flow of things, and then Monday's off, because you have to have one day off a week every single week. Monday off, and then Tuesday you're back to work. Tuesday is the day that shows who you are. It shows who you are. Are you going to come into this week and be soft? And there wasn't many weeks where we came in on a Tuesday and we're soft in 2023. We were hitting, bro. Every single Tuesday, it was a competition. Me and Jerry and Jones, Renardo Green, Jared Verse, Braden Fisk. I mean, I can go down the line, but we were going at it nonstop. So those days are the most important days, and I know those guys are going to come back. Came back on Tuesday, working hard. And Friday is the most important day of the week for your mind, getting your mind right. That's one thing that Coach Norvell loved the most about me is on Friday, he's locked in, and there's only one more person that's locked in like him. Like, there's no smiles on my face on Friday. We're going to walk through these. It's a run through. We're running full speed every Friday. If I pull the ball and we're on the 50-yard line, I'm running to the end zone. So I'm imagining myself scoring touchdowns. You have to. And that's one thing Norvell always appreciated is if they weren't locked in, the team wasn't locked in on a Friday, I make sure they're locked in, because it's like that is a day like you have to get your mind right. You have to be prepared. You're going through your first 9 plays and your second 9 plays that you're going to run. You have your first play already ready. Obviously, if there's a long kick return on the 20-yard line, it's a little bit different, but you have your first 9 plays that they're going to call the script. So we have to lock in. You have to be ready for that first play, because this is our chance to have an explosive, positive yards. You don't want to go negative on the first play, and then just sucks the whole air out of the stadium. So
the whole first drive is like scripted.
It's scripted, but obviously, like there's the first 9 plays if it goes perfect.
9.
First 9.
And that's always what it is? Is that like universal for like
I'm
football?
Not sure. I mean, they definitely do have a script, first few plays that they're going to call, but your first 9 at Florida State, I mean, you have your plays and we run them. But obviously, if you get the 2nd and 1, you're not going to call whatever type of play. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. Like if you get to a different scenario, but you have your plays that you have to be ready in your mind that are coming. So you can study those plays at night and you go over them. So you perfect these plays that we're going to start the game strong and we have some confidence and we're going to roll fast.
Oh, so that's why like sometimes like a game starts hot on offense and they score a quick 7 and then like bam. Like,
yeah, sometimes. But you have your second 9 too. You do. But I mean,
you can remember the second 9?
You just have, I mean, you have it in your head. You know what I mean? We started on Wednesday. I believe Wednesday's the day that we start our first 9 and we're rolling. So you have them stuck in your head and you're like prepared. So the second 9 just like, it's confusing, bro. It's a lot going on there. It's a lot in the mind. You just got to be prepared. It's,
I'll give you this, okay? Baseball, hardest sport in the world. Hardest thing to do in sports, hit a baseball. Quarterback, number 2, and I don't really think it's close. I mean, I like see those like playbooks.
Cornerbacks are hard too, bro.
But not harder than quarterback though.
Mental side. I feel like, I mean, obviously, imagine you backpedal and this dude's running at you full speed. You have Tyreek Hill running whatever he runs, a 10 flat in the 100, and you're sitting there backpedaling and you got to lock him up one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are athletes, bro.
I'm not saying there's anything easy in sports. I'm just saying like getting to baseball and quarterback are 1 and 2, and here we are. We did it, bro.
We did it. We almost did it.
We did it. We almost. Oh, shucks. So I am thinking about the bye week, and you have a huge win against Alabama in game 1, and then game 2 we got North Texas A&M.
Yeah,
and then a bye week after week 2. Like, what does a bye week after 2 weeks like? What's that look like? Do you guys prefer to like? Would you rather like have a bye week like maybe like after Miami or middle of the season? Like, how does that go?
I mean, obviously it depends. If you have a lot of injured guys, I mean, different teams, you might have an injury week 2 that you need this player back by week 3. So obviously it's depends. Obviously, I think as players, we like to just play and then we get to week 7, then we get a little break mentally and physically that we need. But shoot, this is what we got. So we got to go with it, bro. And obviously, we have, 9-game stretch now?
Yeah, 9. Wait, 10, right?
10-game stretch. That's tough. Like, that's the only tough part.
Man.
Your body by the end of the season.
And then ACC, and then...
your body hurting. You got to either take a shot or... not a shot of alcohol, but it's like a Toradol shot of your body's hurting.
I took my fair share of Toradol. I'm with you, bro.
Got to get your Toradol shots ready and get going because, I mean, it's tough, but it's what we got. So we got to go, bro. I mean, now we get on a roll. We win this week, and then we got them. Well, we got them not next week, but the week after
the following week.
We're gonna take it week by week. But I'm allowed to look forward to it.
Yeah,
now.
You can look forward now, bro. I mean, you're a fan.
Oh my god!
Welcome to the good life.
Heck yeah, it's sick. But yeah, we got to go out this week, bro, and dominate. I mean, once again, it's a team that they have D1 football players across the ball. Some of them get paid, and they work just as hard as we do. So we got to go out there and dominate. We don't want to make this game close because when the game's close, we feel like we have to do, for example, the North Alabama game. Game was close, and
I don't want to talk about it.
No, but I had to admit, like everyone always asks me,
you weren't supposed to run, right?
Cleared. No, I don't remember if it was a called design run or it was me pulling the ball or what. But if I could tell you, if Coach Norvell would have called a regular run play to the left, I was pulling that ball 100% because we needed a spark. I mean, you don't want to have a game that's like that. You don't want to have to try to be Superman on a team that you don't have to be Superman on when we just go back to our fundamentals and technique and win the game how we're supposed to. But that's what it comes down to. We just want to go out there and dominate, bro. And then after we win this week, and then we'll get ready for Virginia, I believe. And then we got them boys the week after that. And they're looking pretty dang good too, bro. So pretty good. Carson Beck is looking good.
Damn.
I mean, I'm happy for a guy like that because at Georgia, it was kind of like he was
a scapegoat.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, usually it's the opposite. You go to a school like Georgia, and it's easy to play quarterback. There, it kind of felt like he was struggling. Now he's in this offense, and he's freaking flourishing, bro. He looks good. And I mean, it's good for him, and I'm happy. There's nothing like having 2 ranked Florida State, first ranked Miami, going at it in Tallahassee. Hopefully we get college game day. That'll be sick.
We better.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Kirk coming back to Tallahassee. I don't know about that one.
But yeah, bro. I mean, it's going to be a fun game. I mean, that's going to be sick.
Oh, I can't wait. Sick. I can't wait. But we're in Jordan mindset. It's 1 week at a time.
No, we're not in that mindset.
We are our only opponent. We're all we're focused on.
We all actually are.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, I can't wait. I mean, college football has been like a little crazy this year, man. And I mean, you look, there's been 2 head coaches fired already after 2 rough starts to the season.
Mm-hmm.
And Virginia Tech, and who's the other team that the coach that got fired? The guy from Tennessee transferred to UCLA. I thought that guy from UCLA was a good coach too. You mentioned money earlier, and I want to talk about money because I feel like college sports and college athletes and high school athletes and looking forward to college, it's all about the money. And I know for me, like it was I never played like sports for money. I didn't.
Yeah.
Now let's get something straight. Like football players should make money through NIL. And it's been proven pretty quickly because I don't think universities or the NCAA is hurting too much. And athletes are making a crap ton of money today. So I think what's happening is right. However, it's like the wild, wild west and guys can go here and there. And what's your take, I guess, to start on if a college coach leaves or is fired, the transfer portal now opens immediately for 30 days where players on that team can go anywhere. You like that rule?
I feel like, yes, bro. They should be able to have, like, say your coach gets fired week 1, your head coach, and whatever happens, I do feel like they should have an opportunity to transfer. Transferring mid-season, I think this should be a year-long thing where they can transfer at the end of the year without any problems because it's not fair, bro. It's not fair to your teammates. I mean, you go 0-2, 0-3. I mean, you have an opportunity to change your season around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't agree with leaving your teammates. I mean, being who I am, I would never leave my teammates for anything. I mean, there's schools that offer me a little bit more money my last year to leave. And there wasn't nothing that could get me to leave those guys at Florida State. But yeah, bro, I mean, I do think it's a little bit tough when you leave your teammates mid-year. You have 30 days or whatever to make a decision. But yeah, bro, I mean, that's a tough decision. I honestly never really thought about it that much. But shoot.
I mean, it's tough, right? Because when you go to play college sports, like you supposedly are going to play for the name on the front of your jersey. And in all reality, like athletes preach that and we try to convince ourselves to believe that. But at the end of the day, like our goal is to get to the NFL. And truthfully, having a good team helps you get there. But it's what you do individually that ultimately determines your fate and how far you play this game. So it's just such a slippery slope. I mean, I guess if you're going to adapt with the times, like, yeah, man, get used to it. Like you damn right. Like the bag has been opened and it ain't going backwards. Like how the hell is it going to go backwards now? And we have a whole new team this year that's come from colleges all over the place. Like, do they really care about Florida State? Like, I don't know. Like, not in the way I did. I can tell you that. Like, not in the way you did. I can tell you that. So it's tricky, man. I mean, college sports, at least college football, I mean, college baseball obviously hasn't caught up to that point yet because college baseball doesn't make money, nor does it get the notoriety maybe that it deserves. But it's a business. Like college football is basically the minor leagues for professional sports.
Yeah.
It's what it's come to. I hate it. Personally, I hate it. Like, I like that athletes get paid, and they should get paid in college. Damn right. Like, it's $1 billion industry. Johnny Manziel, I bet you he's got some freaking choice words, right? Like, he basically made, I didn't even know what Texas A&M was before Texas A&M, before Johnny Manziel got there. I didn't. I mean, I just didn't. Like, it was always Texas. Like, Texas A&M was just the other school.
Yeah.
I know they got a lot of oil money, and they've always been rich, but I didn't know crap about them, bro. And these athletes deserve that opportunity.
I agree.
I think it should be capped. Like, and I don't know how you cap something. Now you got athletes that are signing $11, $12 million deals. I think it should be capped because it's just disgusting what's happening out there. Like, you know, college coaches are like, messaging on Twitter saying like, hey, we got this for you. Or like sending this player over there to message that player. Like, hey, see what he wants to do. Let him know that maybe we got a little, like, the dirtiness is out there. And I just think about college sports and the purity of like us enjoying the game as fans. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I still love college football and I love my Noles, but the 90s.
Yeah.
And those Florida State Miami rivalries, and Carson Beck was at Georgia last year. Like, sure, I'm happy for Carson Beck, but basically we're living in a world where everybody is signing a 1-year contract. You get your money no matter what. You sign for $1 million to go to blank school, and you can just up and leave and take the money, and there's just nothing. Like, you can just say bye. Like,
that's a problem.
Should be contracts, bro.
That's the only part I disagree with, is that you can take your money and then go take your next highest offer. There has to be a rule where if you transfer, you get paid, you get one transfer, but after that transfer, if you want to keep transferring, you got to sit out. So there's no reason that you should be able to just keep getting for the highest bidder each year, but you can do that. You can get freaking $1 million your first year, you have a good year, then let's go shop around and see if I can get $2 million. But that's the hard part, is you're not getting paid it's not a job. You're getting paid through the collective, which is, well, now you're getting paid through the school, which is a little bit different. But when I was playing, you couldn't get paid. It wasn't a job. So like, that's why it's tough, is you're not signed for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the NFL, which is, I mean, they're going to have to figure something out. But I mean, obviously athletes do deserve to get paid. But if you're in high school and you got one school offering you $500K and you got another school offering you $5 million, I'm sorry, but
no brainer.
It's not even a question.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, it's not even a question, bro. Like, why? And we have people that say like, he's only going there for the money. Yes.
Damn right.
This can change his life and his family's life, no matter what.
Damn right.
Injuries happen. Stuff happens. That money can change his freaking life.
Damn right.
So there has to be something that we figure out. But yeah, you should not be able to transfer ever. That's the one part I give my 2 cents is there's no reason that you should be able to transfer each year and just get more money. It makes 0 sense.
And then like guys can like just throw their name in the transfer portal just to try to like grab more money from the school they're at. Like, look, man, it's the times. It ain't going backwards. Probably be called old heads if we say we hate it. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm a huge fan of athletes making money in college because they do deserve it. I'm not smart enough to tell you what needs to happen, but I can tell you something needs to happen because this just ain't the college sports that I'm used to. But let's get I'm Florida State, Miami. I know, let's look ahead. We're 2 weeks ahead, whatever. But Florida State, Miami, into this month. Is that's like Halloween weekend?
No,
is it October 30th, right?
No, it's October 4th. October 30th is Wake Forest, I believe.
Oh, damn. Yeah, let's definitely cut that from the clip because it's only September, but this is what happens when you have kids, bro. This is what happens when you have kids, for real. I'm sorry. It just does. I don't know what today is. Every day feels like Monday, but I love life, dog.
Yeah, they do love life.
But, like, how do you as an athlete stay focused in the moment, especially in football, where Florida State, Miami, one of the greatest rivalries ever, in my opinion, the best, and I know that I hate. I dislike Miami fans a hell of a lot more than I dislike Florida fans. But for me on the field, I know I hated Florida a lot more than Miami, and I'm super interested to get your take on that. But how do you stay grounded in the moment with Kent State this week, Virginia next week, and then you got Miami in 2 weeks? Like how do you stay in the moment?
I mean, I say it's simple, bro. No matter what, tomorrow's not promised. So you got to live life. I mean, you got to live. You have today. Let's win today. That's always what we said. Let's win our 1% today. And that's Norvell's biggest thing, is winning our 1%. I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about Miami if I was
truthfully.
Not at all.
Damn.
Not at all, bro. I mean, yeah, they're a good team, but we got to win this week, and tomorrow's not promised. So let's win our day where we're at. We got practice. Let's win our practice. That's how I was. I like to win our 7 days a week. I want to win every single day. If I lose, I got to get right back the next day and get back to work. So, yeah, we're not thinking about Miami. But, yeah, back to your point, I do not like Miami. Florida's like, all right, I don't like Florida. I don't. Obviously, we're big rivals. But Miami and Miami's fans and that team, we don't get along. I see a Miami sticker on the back of a car, and it just makes me, like, angry.
You were that way as a kid.
Angry. I don't know what it is about the green and orange, but I get angry every time. I just saw it yesterday. It was on front of someone's car, and in my mind, I could flip that thing upside down. Like I could literally, as it was coming towards my car, I just was flipping it upside down in my mind. I'm like, should I just give him this? And I'm like, nah, I shouldn't. But yeah, there's something about that green and that orange. I think it's living in South Florida. Yeah, those players, I mean, during the game, they're good guys because Leonard Taylor's my guy. But during the game, they're brutal.
Brutal.
Oh my God.
I mean, ripping your chain and
yeah, they are brutal, bro.
What a great rivalry though. And I mean, I know as much as we dislike Miami, right? Like we also love that game, right? Which is the best part about sports, right? Like, yeah, we're sitting here as two Florida State alumni that both had a little bit of success at Florida State, and we're talking about how much we dislike Miami. At the end of the day, like those kids that play at Miami also had an opportunity to play at Florida State, like and vice versa.
For sure.
But that's what makes sports so special, right? Is like we can dislike something so much, but at the end of the day, like what we dislike is also what we love. And I think that's like kind of my opinion, like the perfect explanation of the world we live in today. Like everything that you hate, you also love at the same time. People love animosity and people love Twitter. And as much as we like to complain about stuff, it gives us stuff to talk about. So what a wonderful world we live in.
Yeah.
God, sports are great.
Sports are great.
Keeps
us going.
For me, Jordan, like this is the best way I can explain the rivalry. Like in the baseball world, like football world, like no one cares about baseball, but in the baseball world, I had respect for Miami when I was on the field. Like I did, like I appreciated the Florida State-Miami rivalry. For me, Florida was like hate.
Right.
Like I don't know how else to explain it other than I guess I watched enough like of the 30 for 30s and the documentaries and the Bobby Bowden days and the big hitters and the Charlie Wards, like going like, bro, like that's vintage college sports in both baseball and football. But Florida for me is just like, there ain't nothing I like about you.
You have something in your recruiting process that made you feel that way. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask that because I feel like I've heard before you and Dad talking. But is there something in your recruiting career that caused that hate a little bit more?
You're damn right. I was recruited out of high school and you know, Miami, they had a really good class. I mean, they had Steven Perez, Michael Broad, a guy I played in the Little League World Series with. Like, I got that they didn't want me. And like, honestly, I was so small and like, it's hard to project a baseball player who's that small to have success at a level in which they throw 94 to 97. And I got it. Like I was good with the Miami, like no offer. Like they did kind of come on a little bit late, but it was too late. Like I was already committed to Florida State, but Florida, like our entire school, my class was going to University of Florida. And one of my best friends and, you know, the person that created the school and the academy in which I now get to call my job, Wellington Sports Academy. We just started school on Monday, by the way.
Sick.
Like that's super fire. I'm pumped up. But I was told, not to my face, but through my coach, Scott Benedict, the greatest coach to ever live, Florida literally told Scott Benedict that I wasn't Florida material. I wasn't good enough to play there. And I'm grateful because it worked out exactly how it's supposed to. And you know, we talk about those moments of weathering the storm and figuring out how when you do get punched in the mouth, like earlier you said, like the great ones get back up. Like you got damn right, bro. Like the difference between a AAA player and a big leaguer, like it's super simple, bro. Big leaguers get the back up every day, and minor leaguers, they struggle too. And I took it personal. You know, my whole life, bro. I'm small, right? Like I'm thick, and maybe I eat a little bit too much at times. But I was always told my whole life, like, have success in the Little League World Series. Like I set the batting average record there. Like, yeah, good job, dude. But he'll never hit when he gets to high school. And then I get to high school, and yeah, but if he makes varsity, he'll never hit. And like, yeah, I hit leadoff that year on the number 2 team in the country. And then, you know, I break my back going into my sophomore year. I missed my entire sophomore year of high school. Don't play summer ball at all going into my junior year. And now it's, oh yeah, I got fat, bro. I mean, I was like
that.
195 pounds. This is a sophomore in high
Wow.
school. I ate Cold Stone and Pei Wei twice a day. Yeah, I got big, bro. I enjoyed that broken back.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was like, oh yeah, now when he gets back, like he'll never hit again. And then like, goddamn right, like don't worry, I got you. Like sit back and watch. Yeah, I hit like, I don't know, like 460 or 470 or something. Back when high school baseball in Palm Beach County was different.
Yeah.
And ain't like it is today. Like high school baseball today in Palm Beach County, respectfully, the players and the level at which guys can have success, like guys today are bigger, faster, stronger. But the way in which they play baseball and the way that teams are formed today, sorry, it's just different. I mean it respectfully. I don't mean anything bad by it, but it's just the truth. Yeah. And then I get to my senior year and I'm going into my senior year and I'm starting to get recruited a little bit, and I end up committing to Florida State. And it was that same like little voice everywhere. Like people don't like to see people have success. It's just the truth. Yeah. It's true, right? Like those who have success, there's everybody else everywhere that's like, no way. I hope he fails. Like they say that jealousy is love and hate at the same time. Like nothing ever truer. So I get to my senior year and, oh yeah, you'll never hit once he gets to college. Like no chance he'll hit when he gets to college. Like, okay, no problem. Let me get to Florida State. Yeah, like I broke my hamate bone. By the way, like no one knows this story. And I had a broken hamate bone my entire senior year of high school. I didn't hit BP one time in the regular season. Never, not one time. And I'm not a person who brags, but I had a pretty damn good year. Like first team All-State, player of the year in Palm Beach County. I don't know. I think I hit like 460 something. Like I had a pretty good year. I never hit BP one time the entire season. Damn. Okay. Now I'm going into my freshman year of college, and I didn't really think I was going to play as a freshman. I mean, we're loaded, and I had oral surgery, and I don't even know if you know this story. So I had oral surgery. I find out like 2 weeks before college, like, hey, your canine teeth never came in. So they pull my canine teeth. They attach a chain to my tooth up here. I'm missing two teeth my freshman year of college. I hit it so well that I had teammates, Robbie Stahl, like GQ magazine, Robbie Stahl, pretty boy Robbie. He's in movies and stuff now. I'll never forget, he said to me my sophomore year, like, Devin, you have braces? And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I've been like this is my second year here. That's crazy. But anyway, I get medicine, right? Because it hurt so bad. I had two big holes in my mouth and they had to like yank the chain. I might get in trouble for this, but whatever. I had a bottle of pills and it was pretty strong medicine. Oh, I took half a pill every single day throughout every single day in the fall to fight my tail off to win a job my freshman year of college. Wow. And I won the damn job with a broken hamate bone. Like it was completely broken. And I played every single day on medicine because dad taught me that there's no time to sit down and relax when you're fighting for something that you want. So anyways, I win the job in the fall and we get to spring and I'm going to play through it again and I'm running out of medicine and now I'm completely out of medicine and we're 1 week before season. And I found out that I won the starting job. One of my best friends, one of my groomsmen moves from second base to third baseman, Sherman Johnson, who ended up getting to the big leagues. He's the hitting coach, assistant hitting coach for the Baltimore Orioles now. And I ran out of medicine. And I'll never forget, catcher gets up, throws a ball down to second. I believe it's like Friday. We open up a week from Friday. And I catch the ball and it hits me like right there in the worst spot ever. And I catch it and I literally just throw my glove down. Like something just went wrong. I can't fake it anymore. So I go to get an MRI, X-ray, whatever. And the doctor literally said like it was like operation. Like he opened it up and he literally could just like pull the bone out of my hand, clean up the bone, whatever. But I think that's just back to the point that those who say bad stuff about you end up oftentimes being the reason why you become who you are. And I know for you, like, I know that like your career and your trajectory has been all over the place. Like you're recruited to Louisville. You're supposed to be the next Lamar Jackson. Head coach gets fired. Offensive coordinator gets fired. You leave. You're between UCF, Florida State. You end up choosing Florida State. Everyone said you were a running back. Everyone said you were a receiver. Hornibrook asked you to run routes. You end up being a running back. You run for 2 touchdowns at Boston QRB. College. You're still a damn running back basically going into the next season. And then the change of events that start to roll out of Jordan getting booed, Jordan sucks, Jordan can never be a quarterback. And I seen some like pretty strong people that are respected in the space make comments about you, who also made comments about you later. And I'd love to have a Twitter session one day of like us posting like what he said then and what he said now. Talk to me about that ride.
Oh, bro. I mean, that's what a lot of athletes go through, obviously, to different magnitudes. But I mean, my ride was a little bit different. Obviously, going to Louisville, I never really got deep into it. Obviously, how I got treated there was not right. There's a lot of things I went through, and I don't want to go. I get scared to go deep into it, but I mean, we're here, so got there, bro, and yeah, it just wasn't right. Never really had a fair chance. Coach said there was points like I don't mind being coached hard. Coach Norvell coaches you hard, but there's lines to how people should speak to you, no matter what. You're my coach. I know back in the day, this isn't back in the day. We're different. I don't know. I know Dad likes to say back in the day. Oh, this is 2025, and we're not back in the day. So how you speak to a person matters because we have the phones and we see that other coaches aren't doing that stuff. So that wasn't the way I like to be coached. I don't like being told that I don't belong and take your ass back home and spit in the face, like not spitting in my face, but grabbing my face mask, ripping my face mask aside. I don't agree with all that stuff when it comes to football. And that's the most, that stuck with me a lot. And that's where I was in a dark place for a very long time in Louisville. I mean, I went through, bro, so many roller coaster rides. I mean, I drove Dad crazy like he disappeared one day. You guys couldn't find him. It was constant crying every day, calling it. I was depressed. Like, I didn't know what depression was. At Louisville. I was the most depressed, bro. I considered horrible things to myself, doing horrible things to myself. I considered all this stuff. And that's what you don't realize. We're kids that go away for home for the first time. We're going to, I'm moving to freaking Kentucky, the middle of nowhere, which I thought it was going to be cool. It was horrible for me. I did not like it. Other people like it. Yes, Yasir Abdullah was my best friend. He was my roommate there. And thank God for him because he got me through a lot. Jared Jackson, those guys checking on me, got me through a lot, bro. Then obviously we'll get off that sad story. Then transferring to Florida State. You have, I was going to go to UCF. I was going to go to FAU with Lane Kiffin there. I was going to go to USF. Obviously the story with Mackenzie Milton breaking his leg. I was committed to UCF 1000%. I was committed. I was going. There wasn't even a question. I went to every single game. I was going there. That one day Mackenzie broke his leg. The next day, Jeff Levy comes to my house and says, hey man, I don't think this is the best option for you. Like obviously Mackenzie's going to come back next year or the year after that. And you're going to have to sit a year. So went to Florida State. Florida State, Willie Taggart did not want me at all. No one knows that, but Willie Taggart wasn't the person that recruited me at all. It was all Kendall Briles, and if it wasn't for Kendall Briles, I wouldn't be at Florida State.
Damn.
Willie Taggart would not let me announce my commitment to the world until I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to Florida State. This is my dream school. He would not let me post my commitment because we wanted to get, I forgot who it was at the time, maybe Sam Howell. Yeah,
the one going to USC. You went to UNC. You're right.
Maybe that was why. I didn't know why. And I'm just like a third option. So I kind of felt disrespected. So I'm like, screw this. I'm going to FAU. Lane Kiffin was like offering me that you're going to come here. Where I was like, I'm going there. I'm almost home. I mean, this guy loves me. He wants me. Like, it makes me, he's like, post it. Let's go. You want to post you're proud of it. You want to post your freaking where you're going.
Damn right.
Willie Taggart did not want me to post it. And it I had nothing against that man at all because he did give me an opportunity. At the end of the day, he had to say yes. So he did say yes and gave me an opportunity to be at Florida State. But thank God for Kendall Briles and Odell Hagens giving me a chance because I had no confidence as a person, nothing. Went to Florida State, sat there. I was on the scout team. I remember the week prior to BC week. Tiger got fired. And Hagens told me, get ready. You're going to play this week. And I'm sitting on the sidelines, crapping my pants. I'm like, don't put me in. Don't put me in. It's freezing cold. It's like 30 degrees. I got the big jacket on. And I remember I'm like, first quarter goes by. Second quarter goes by. I was expecting to play because in practice, I was practicing those plays a lot. Here comes third quarter. It's like 3rd and 1. I mean, I can envision it right now. And they say, JT. So I got my hoodie on. Next thing I know, I'm freezing cold. I throw it off. No stretching, running out on the field in 30-degree weather on this hard turf. And Yeah, bro. The rest
You
was
ever seen the cheetah stretch?
No.
No, sir.
Never. No. So I just went, bro. I went out there and I got Cam Akers next to me, which was like someone I looked up to. Pulled the ball, bro, and my career changed. Then throughout the hard times at Florida State, I mean, the booing, not being able to throw a ball. I mean, I'm telling you, I used to
people say that they were at that game and they didn't hear booing. Like, yeah, like
I can dream.
So were your ears okay? Because
yeah, there was booing. Everyone booed.
Oh no! Not only were there booing,
and they were chanting.
Our family were by fans that made very, very, very expressive comments in our home stadium. So
yeah,
let's put an end to all that crap on Twitter, because like I've tweeted it before, like mad, and they're like, "Oh, I was at that game. People didn't boo." Like, yeah, you're lying, bro. Like own it. It's okay. Like you got proved wrong. It's okay.
Was it booing or was it was it chanting? Because I remember both. There was chanting for McKenzie to come in, and that sucks as a quarterback. I mean, it's part of playing quarterback. Yes, okay, I got it now. But back then, that shit sucks. It does. I mean, I went home that night, bro, and I literally contemplated everything. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to quit. Then I went, should I even be alive anymore? And there's all these things run through your head and you're like, damn. But there's one person. I mean, there's multiple people, obviously. Our family, Norvell was there. But Kenny Dillingham was the person that was by my side every single day. Where I'm telling you, we spoke about it before. I used to sit outside the stadium, bro, and cry. I missed multiple practices. No one knows that Jacksonville State week, I was the one that I was like, I'm not playing. That's why we created a whole package so I can get in the game with McKenzie. I was telling them there's no shot I was playing.
Because of the fans.
I was so scared to go back out there. I'm a young kid, bro. Obviously, it made me tougher, and I'm thankful for that moment. I am so grateful looking back now. But in the moment, my life was ruined in my mind. I'm like, I'm never going to recover from this. How can I walk to class? How am I going to go get food? Didn't make much money. We didn't make money at the time. So I'm getting Uber Eats, using all my money. I'm like, I'm not going on public. I'm getting McDonald's and Uber Eats. So yeah, bro, that whole thing happened, Jacksonville State. And then the next game I got a chance and I played a little bit. And yeah, bro, my career, I mean, it's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of tough bones in this body that grew from those moments. And shoot, bro, I'm so grateful for every opportunity and every tough moment that I've ever been through, because it made me who I am. And I know people just say it, bro, but it really made me who I am. It helps me help Avery Johnson that's going through struggles right now at Kansas State. Like seeing him struggle, like I felt it. This is a kid that showed success in himself, and they're 1-2, and I mean he's going through a lot right now. I can't imagine. I would say I can't imagine, but I can't imagine like how he feels, because I try to erase those moments from my life because he's going through a lot. Like kids like that, it's like my opportunity. I can DM you and let you know like it gets better. It gets better. Like you're not stuck in this funk. You might feel like you're going to be here forever. There's so much more to life, and there's so much more football games left to be played. It takes one play to change your whole entire career, your whole entire mindset about yourself. So just keep pushing, bro.
Love it, bro.
Heck yeah.
I mean, the impact in which you leave on others is the most important impact that you can leave on this earth. So proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Up, down, left, right. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hell yeah.
Love you, dog.
Love you, bro.
Welcome back to Travis Take 2. We're adding a new segment to the show today, baby. Questions from the fans that we're going to answer every week. Be on the lookout for our post on Instagram and X, and make sure to submit your responses. This is going to be awesome, man.
Heck yeah, I can't wait.
I mean, when we were like looking through the tweets that were sent today, and there were a lot of great ones, I really look forward to this part because at times it's a little bit hard to figure out what you're going to talk about every week. To have the opportunity to engage with fans, pretty dang special. And this tweet, like right here, was the one that I know you were like, yo, like that is deep.
Heck yeah. It's sick. It's from JT at my Knowles. It says, do the players realize that they are living out our dreams, or that for us, those 3 hours of therapy after a long week? You guys also help create family memories for Bama, for him, that they'll carry forever. My question, do players realize or care how much we appreciate them, or is it all about that moolah?
Boy, oh boy, what a question.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the first part, like just do the players realize that they are living out our dreams? I'll say yes and no. I don't even think we realize that we're living out our dreams. We get so caught up in the moment sometimes that for me, there was a few times where I really sat there when I run out the tunnel and run across that field and take my knee. That's when I'm taking it all in. Like I'm living out my dream. Like this is sick. Like I used to dream to go across the field and go take a knee and watch Osceola and Renegade send that spike that tomahawk in the middle of the field, bro. It's the coolest thing. And that part makes you feel like, yeah, you're living out your dream. But yeah, I don't think we really realize that we're living out our dream. I don't. Not even so much the fans, because we get so caught up in the moment that it's a job. Like it's a job. We're trying to go out there and compete and make a living for ourselves. So no, I don't think we realize it. We don't in the moment. There are times that we do take it in, and I try to remind guys to take it in, because you don't want to forget these moments and later on in life be like, dang, I wish I would have appreciated it more. There's times I do regret that part, which not enjoying the atmosphere. I'm being so locked in on the game. Take a few seconds for yourself and run down the dang field and look up, and they're doing the war chant and singing the war chant and looking around like this. It's a dream. So we don't realize that part, bro. We don't. How do you feel about that?
I think it's well said. I mean, I can tell you from like a fan perspective and having a younger brother in Doak Campbell Stadium, like I know that I took in the environment every time. Like I said, like I can tell you every damn step you took on the field. Like I felt like I had my drink on game day. I did. Like and then about for a 12 o'clock game, like 11:10 hit, and I'd like look at Dad and I'd be like, yo, we gotta go. Like it's time to warm up. Like, and I would watch you like. I'd watch you come out with the quarterbacks, like, and I'd watch every stretch you guys did. Like, I watched your confidence grow throughout your years. Like, I watched you come out of the tunnel. Like, I always said, like, man, if I could do one thing in sports, like, give me a football uniform and a helmet on, and I want to run, like, and break that thing next to Norvell and running out, and I'd pump up the crowd like I'd be the best mascot, and I just for 1 second, like, want to feel what it's like to be a Florida State Seminole. So I'd say, like, from that fan/brother perspective, I felt it, Jord, but I think you said it perfect, right? Like, and when he said that, I'm like, damn, like I almost feel like guilty. But the unfortunate truth in all this, especially in today's landscape, right, where like guys are coming to Florida State for 1 year and like then they're getting drafted and they're gone. The truth of it is, man, is like we worked our whole life to get to like the moment to have the opportunity to play college baseball and college football. So to say that like we have now turned our focus to fans over our family and all of our hard work and all of our countless hours that we put in with our dad and mom and trainers and all the meals that we missed and the family time we missed and no vacations because we were so focused on making sure we put ourselves in the best opportunity to get to that top level. Yeah, like we're guilty of that. Like, there's no question. Like, do I feel like looking back at it, like we did something wrong? No. I could tell you that like our appreciation for Florida State fans is real. Like, and now that we are fans, like we understand how pure and maybe some of the enragement that we see on social media, truthfully, is just passion and their love for the Seminoles when they're upset, and that's their outlet to get it out. But, you know, to think that like as an athlete, like we have the fans in mind, like I'd say about 0%. Like make a bad pass, fans are booing. Like I could care less like about your feelings at this moment, because that interception that you're booing, what I feel inside,
it's way worse. You have no idea. Damn, no idea at all.
I mean, what a great question though, man. I mean, that's like one of the better questions that I know that we've had to even like speak on in total in our whole lives talking about sports. So we love you guys, but it's hard to say that it's our focus.
I mean, that part right there says, do players realize or care how much we appreciate them, or is it all about money? I mean, with today's day and age, it's changing a little bit, obviously. So what we talked about a lot is it's about the money. But when I played football at Florida State, I cared about the jersey I had on, the name on the front of my jersey, obviously the name on the back of my jersey, but that spear on my helmet meant so much to me. Like I would die on that football field for every fan in there because I loved that university and I love that university that much. I would give everything. Like when I go back, bro, it feels like home. Like this feels like home, yes, but when I go back there, it's like I'm home. Like walking in the stadium, it's like I'm back. Like it feels like it just feels so special, bro. So yeah, I mean, everyone's different. There's players that do care about the money. Yes. And once again, it's very important in our lives. And it's not always number one in my life, but it might be number one in some other people's lives. But yeah, bro, I care about Florida State University, and I care about those fans. And when I go back and the fans, little kids come up to me and ask me a question that, did you quit football? It makes me like, he loves me. Like, he knows who I am. I make his day. And I'm like, I had a kid in the neighborhood yesterday. I'm sitting outside with Kai, and he comes and drives by on his bike, and he says, hey, Jordan Travis. And I'm like, what's up, bro? And then his friend next to him goes, did you quit football? And I said, yeah, it was a forced quit, but yeah, I quit. And he goes, why? And then I had to explain to him life happens and things happen in football and your life changes. But yeah, bro, those fans, I mean, they make it Florida State. Like, Florida State is I'm not gonna say it's nothing without the fans, but that fan base is so strong and they love you so hard. I mean, when they put my face up on the screen at the games, and deep down inside, I get so scared. I act like I don't see it. I look down at my phone the whole time because I'm nervous as heck. But that warm welcome, bro, makes you feel so good, because like, you help. It's not just like they're cheering for you and like it makes you feel good. Like, you help change people's lives. Like, there's a lot of smiles on Saturdays that people were able to go to sleep with, happy that they're Florida State fans, and go crap talk at work to their boss and those coworkers. And that's the part that I love. Like, people can brag about Florida State football, not about me, about Florida State football, bro. So that's the cool part.
You're a Seminole legend, bro. You are. I mean, you think about all the greats that ever put on a Florida State uniform, and I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful, happy for you, but mostly happy for me that I get to tell people that my brother, damn right, Jordan Travis, dude, I'm super proud of you.
You got a brick outside the stadium. I don't have a brick.
Well, you got to be
Travis, All-American. I know. Never got that.
You get a brick, dog. Proud of you, bro. I mean, hey, I can't wait till our guest next week, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about Seminole legends. Watch out, baby. Watch out.
Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Travis Take 2. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. We appreciate your love and support. We'll see you next week. I'm so dang excited. I'm fired up. Florida State football's back this week. Jordy.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, baby.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
How about them Cowboys?